Hi, so from now on we will focus on creating a portals actor. And if you look to the right, this is approximately how it will look like. So the first thing is to do is to go to the blueprints folder and right click, create a blueprint class, and you can choose actor. I'm gonna name it BP_portal. And we will need to divide this into several videos, of course. I don't want this video to be too long. So we are gonna create this structure and configure as much as we can, and then take it from there. So let's open this actor. I'm gonna make use of my reference project as a guideline to quickly check these settings. So we will save some time because I don't think you want to watch me keep adjusting the settings and so on. That will take too long. So we got the default scene root component, and what I'm gonna do is create two new scene components. So I'm gonna click on add scene component, D2, add scene component D1. And let's see. So if we start with I don't know if it's no Control Z. I'm gonna see if I can rename this one D2 and D1. So let's just rename this one again. So we are having some consistency. I want the correct order. So let's start with D2, and what I want to do is add a collision box to it. So box collision. This will be used to detect trigger events on the door, such as when an actor or a player is trying to jump through. So I'm gonna call it. It should be a child of this D2, and I'm gonna call it call2. Okay, I'm not gonna configure it now. I'm gonna add the other ones also. We need another scene component. This will be attached to D2, yes. And I'm gonna name it, let's see, P2 reflection. We need a capture component. It's a 2D capture component. So I'm gonna click here, just type 2D, and you will find the scene capture component 2D. Used to capture a snapshot of the scene from a single plane and feed it into a render target. And yes, that is what we are going to do. You will see later on how this will work. P2 capture. And then we are going to have door2. So it's a static mesh. That's the mesh of the door, static mesh. Let's see. I'm gonna name it door2. So let's configure these. I'm gonna start with D2. And the Y should be 800. The Z should be 100. The scale for X is 3. It's 2.5 for the Y and 2 for the Z. And that's D2. I'm gonna go to call2. Let's see. It's really the scale we are gonna change here for this one. It currently looks like this. It's almost empty. I'm gonna click on call2. I'm gonna click the lock and change the scale to 0.435. So it changes it on all the components. So I'm gonna keep it there. And the box extent is also good for now. I'm gonna click on P2 reflection. I'm gonna do 13.3. I think that was really all for this one. And let's see, P2 capture. So for the X, I'm gonna type negative 136.666. That should do the trick. And it could be, well, 0 for all the other ones. I don't know why it says 0.000001 here, but it really should be 0 on all the rotation axes. So this is good. And for the door 2, rotation, let's first select a plane here. Just type plane, it says shape plane. Let's go with this one. Rotation on the x-axis, we can set it to 90. I'm gonna go with negative 16 for the y. And then negative 90 for the z. Also, what we need to do here is I'm gonna change the scale to 2. Make sure the lock is selected, so we change all the scales here and do this. So scale to 2. And I think this should be good for now. And we need to configure these later on, you know, so we will have the correct material and everything. So let's keep this as it is for now. Okay. We need to do D1. So really what I'm gonna do is just duplicate this. So I'm gonna delete D1 here. I think this is easier. I'm gonna click this and Control D. Oh, that didn't really work well. So let's do this. I'm gonna hold down all of these, right click and then duplicate. Let's see, for some reason they all went under the same parent. I'm gonna click on Control Z. So what I can do instead, what I can do instead is just copy all of this, right click, copy, click on this one, right click and paste. No, it doesn't. I'm trying to add it as a child. I guess I have to add it manually. It doesn't seem to work here. Or maybe I can't really. Okay, we can do another thing. If I select all of this, right click and duplicate, I will get a duplicate of all of them. And then we can just drag the others. You can drag all of these 4. I'm gonna drag them to this one. Let's see, door, yeah. So I also need to, configure them, but we will do that. Yeah. So these are for the D1, as in door 1. So what I'm gonna do is take a look at how things are looking here. Negative 10. I'm gonna change Z to 100, and I'm gonna go with 3 here, 2.5, and 2. Let's see. Oh, the Z should be a 3, by the way. I need to remove the lock and change the Z to 3 and the Y to 2.5 and the Z to 2. like this. For some reason, something is behaving strange here. Alright, it's a scale for some reason. So I need to adjust it 3 to 0.5 and 2. And we're gonna go with -10. Let's see if this works this time. 100, 0, 0. Yeah, 0, 0, and 0 here as well. Oh, sorry, yes. Well, let's see. Let's start with the D1. It seems like D1 is correct now. 100, 0, 0, 0, 3, 2.52. Yeah. So let's go to reflection and go upwards and down quickly. It doesn't matter which one we take, so I'm gonna go with reflection now, and it should be called P1 reflection. So checking my settings here, we are having shutdown 13.3, and we are having 20 here, and 0 here, and 0, 0, 0, and the rest should be 1, 1, and 1, like this. So it seems like these values are correct. It doesn't need to be perfect. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So let's move on to the call variable here, and that is really call1. It should be called call1. So I'm gonna rename it to call1. And let's check this one. Set the value to 0, set the value to 0. And this should be 0.435. I'm gonna copy paste here. So now this is also correct, and we should have a value of 20 here in the Y. So I think we are done with this one. Let's move on to the next one. Door variable, it should be really door1. This is D1 for door1. Naming it door1. Let's check the door1 variable. Should be -90 in the Z. So let's see, for door1, we are having 90 here. And we are having 0 in the Y and -90 in the Z. Yeah, that's correct. And 2, 2, 2 in the scale. So this looks correct. And we're almost at the last component. This should be P1. I think I'm calling it P1 capture, yeah. -120 for the X, 12 for the Y, and 0 for the Z. And we're gonna have a value of 0 in the middle for the rotation and a scale of 1 on all of these components. So let's take a look how things are looking for now. Alright, so far so good. So just to quickly explain what's going on. This is supposed to be door 1. We are not really having any door material or stuff like that, so you can't really see everything just yet. We will do that very soon. See my values here. Freed. Yeah, looks good. So we will add them. If you look to the right, my reference project, you can see that we need a portal material. And we are going to change it so you can see the actual portal itself. And in order to do that, you will need to use that asset I provided you, the portal's image asset. So make sure you have imported it to your project. And once doing that, we will use that asset to create a portal material, and then we can change the material of this mesh so it looks like this. It's fairly simple. We are gonna create that material together. There are some coding required, but we will do that. And after that's finished, we will start configuring whatever we need to configure in here, because we have a few things we need to check, such as the P1 capture. Look at the P1 capture. We have a render target texture here, and we are gonna create those in the coming lectures. So for now, thanks for watching. We will continue with this in the coming videos. Bye for now.